Hey guys, this is Sergeant Merrell, and we're back to the pre-alpha of the DayZ Standalone to enjoy the game in perhaps the way it was truly meant to be played. Hey guys, welcome back to DayZ. As we can see, I'm a little geared up. I got myself an axe, a backpack, beanie jacket. I feel like I'm good to go. Still a shortage of water. I'm having a lot of trouble coming across water. But today is going to be about playing in what I believe is the way Dean Hall wanted it to be played, at least in the alpha, because energy management is such an issue in this alpha or pre-alpha. I mean, if you run too much, you will overexhaust yourself and you will die of overexertion. Not really die, but go unconscious. And some people have been unconscious for like 30 to 45 minutes before the characters get back up. And if that's going to be the case, you might as well just respawn. And I've been watching a lot of other people's videos, and they just run and run and run and run and run. And they're getting all these messages on the side. My head throbs. I feel nauseous, all this other stuff. And when I think about it, I'm trying to think, what do the developers have in mind for you to get around that? And I think, honestly, you're meant to play at a little bit slower of a pace. You're meant to try and get a little bit more involved in the world of DayZ, which is very beautiful as we take a look here. I mean, I did some tweaking to the graphics and trying to increase FPS, but I mean, what a beautiful game. And I think it's easy to do that. It's easy to just chillax, start walking, and not necessarily roleplay, but get a little bit more immersed in the world of DayZ. Now, as you saw in my first video, I mean, staying on the coast can get crazy, it can get nuts. There's so many psychos, so many people just starting the game. They don't know how to play, they just want to have fun. Some people that have been playing for a while and they're kind of bored and they just want to troll people. I mean, you get most of your crazies are on the coast where everybody spawns. So your best bet is honestly just get the minimum of what you need and get the hell out of there. I mean, do yourself a favor. Avoid the craziness that happens there, because it's really not the DayZ experience if you ask me. I mean, the DayZ experience is going to be different for everybody. Some people really like to be bandits and they like to gun people down and see what kind of gear they had. Some people really like to build a camp and kind of like revolve their gameplay around building this camp. Other people just like to troll. They like to chase after people with axes and scare the shit out of them by jumping out of dark houses. The experience is different for everybody, but for me, it can kind of go in a couple different directions. When I play with people, I'm really all about building the gear and really trying to build a camp and stuff like that, taking out bandits. I really enjoy that. I think that's a lot of fun. But when I'm playing by myself, it's kind of like a different type of gameplay. I like to slow down. I like to get immersed in the environment. I like to turn the sound up, turn the lights off in the room, and really just see what type of situations you get yourself into, not just with like zombies and gear and stuff like that, but actual other people. I don't like to kill on sight. I mean, honestly, that's kind of boring. Just killing everybody you see on sight. I think it's much more interesting to actually meet other people and see how they react to you, to see what can come out of it. Do you work together? Do you trade gear and then go in your separate ways? Does he turn on you eventually? And that's like not an ideal situation, but I think that's much more interesting. I mean, especially the fact that you can't talk after you die. You will have no other engagement with these people after they die. So it's all about what happens before then. And I think that's what's really cool. I think that is the experience of DayZ. Now, we've been walking here for a while, and it's not aimless. Okay, I have a plan. And I'm not always going to walk. I just think walking is a great way to really not waste any more energy than what is required. When you start running and doing all that other stuff, like I said, it makes you more thirsty, it makes you more hungry, it makes you more tired. And you have to deal with all the different problems that come from that. And considering the fact that I don't have any water right now, I'm trying to avoid that. So, as we can see, I haven't been aimless. I'm actually heading after these deer stands because they were a huge part of the DayZ mod in Arma 2. This is where you could actually find some good military gear, some good weapons. And I'm wondering if that is the same case here in the Standalone. I'm not too far from the coast. I'm pretty far. I want to say probably 1 or 2 kilometers from the coast. And it is my sincere hope that these deer stands haven't been hit just yet. And it looks like this one is. You know, or it just may be the case that these don't hold the same loot that they did in the mod. And there we go. Gotta find that ladder. Definitely a huge mistake I made in the mod was jumping right off of that thing, thinking I'd be okay and I'd break my legs. And I don't want to test that theory right now. Now that would be a shame if they didn't put the same amount of gear in the stands as they did in the mod. I thought it was really awesome that you could just really bounce away from the coast and hit these deer stands on your way to one of the inner towns and really get a lot of the gear that you might need for any kind of engagement you might come across. Now that was one deer stand. There's another deer stand here to the east. We're going to hit that one, and then there's another to the northwest. And if there's no gear in any of them, I think I'll be convinced that they simply just don't have loot spawning in the deer stands at this point. Alright. I think we're coming up on it. There it is. Now in the mod, when you approach them, they would have zombies spawn. And there's nothing like that. I haven't come across a single zombie near any of these stands, and honestly, not a whole lot in the towns. The zombies are not even close to the threat that they were in the mod. They're slow. You can outrun them easily. You can put them down easily, especially with the axe, which you could in the mod, but I mean, they were really fast, so it could get a little tricky, but that's not the case here. And we're at another bust for a deer stand. We got one more we'll check out, and you know, again, if that doesn't have anything, I think these deer stands are just kind of a waste of time. So that looks like boar. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's my American way of pronouncing it down there. And the tree stand should be kind of up here on the top of the hill in the tree line. And looks like we have a little hunger, so we're just going to eat this. Mmm, yum yum tuna. Telling you, no shortage of tuna. Alright, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Let's go deer stand. It's funny, man, looking at these deer stands and going through these areas just makes me remember all the different scenarios I got in the mod. And it's a bust. That sucks. Alright, so we're going to need to do this quick, do this quiet, and get out. Hitting these little towns, they're more of a risk, if you ask me, compared to the deer stands, but that's what the game is all about. It forces you into these situations where you need to take risks, and we need to hit this town for, I mean, honestly, a couple different reasons. A gun would be great, and water. I need water. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, these things are a little tricky. You can't use them. I think you need to hold them down at the ready. Yeah, hold them down at the ready, and then you can hit them. Whew. I think we're bleeding. Okay. Use this rag. That does the trick. And we can see there from our indicator there. Our thirst is getting to be a problem. It really sucked to fall unconscious here, right in the middle of this town. Let me get in here. Alright, some jeans. I'm not sure. Can I split these things into rags? Let me try. Nope. Well, if I can't split them, I got no use for them, so I'm going to set them back down. Leave that for somebody else. There's no use to take up more space than... Ooh. This is going to be nice. And what is that? A face mask? I'll take it. Very, very nice. First time coming across both. That is pretty cool. Let's take a look at this thing. You know what? I think this is going to be this is going to be what we need. If thirst is going to get to the problem where I'm going to pass out, I'm going to use this saline bag. And let me tell you, a nice little saline bag will make you feel all better. I know from personal experience. I remember waking up after a New Year's Eve feeling like death. I had a buddy who was a combat lifesaver and a couple IVs and you're good to go. Now this respirator is kind of cool. I'm not sure if I like the way it looks, but it says it stops like bacteria or something, or dust or something. I guess it's useful. I look a little bit like a bandit with it on though. And I'm not sure if I like that, because it might increase the chances of being shot on sight. So the way you look, I think, is very important in this game. If you look like a bandit, you just might get immediately treated like a bandit. But if it does serve a purpose, we'll keep it on. Now, I'm still waiting to see gear under the bed, like Dean Hall said, and honestly, I just haven't seen it. You know, one of the things he harped on was that you need to be thorough when you're going through these houses. That some of the gear is going to be a little hidden, which is great because the people that are just looking to hit the houses quick are going to overlook it, and people that are being more thorough will be more rewarded. But I just haven't seen that so far. The loot's been pretty damn obvious when you go into the house, and maybe other people are looking there first, but I just haven't seen it. It doesn't look like this town has been hit so far, which is another reason I like getting away from the coast. I mean, the coast, people are just rolling through those houses every few minutes. So anything that spawns in there gets taken pretty quick. And this house is a bust. You know, your likelihood of coming across a player in these outer towns are a lot less likely, which makes it, when it happens, a pretty big surprise. It could scare the shit out of you. But that's part of the fun. That is part of the fun. What do we got here? Cargo pants? No. I need shirts. If I come across a shirt, I'm going to split it into rags. The cargo pants are nice. They give you a couple extra. Oh, I'll take that. A couple extra inventory slots. It'd be cool if you could open cabinets and stuff, but maybe that's being a little picky. Oh, baseball cap, but I like my beanie. Okay. Move to the next one. We're on through here pretty good. I think this was already worth it for the IV bag. I think that's going to ensure that if dehydration becomes a very severe problem, I'll at least have something to stop me from passing the hell out. The respirator, I don't know. I'm going to have to take a look. A little face mask. I'll see if that's worth it. Alright, we got a wrench, looks like, and a screwdriver. I already have a screwdriver. I'm not really sure what it's used for, but I don't think I have a wrench. So I'll take it. You never know. Seen a lot of these tools laying around, and I'm not sure if you need them for vehicles, to fix stuff up. It just remains to be seen, but in the meantime, I think I have a little inventory space for it. I'll just go ahead and grab it. You think you'd be able to use the screwdriver to open cans, and I don't think you can. In fact, a can opener, I think, is going to be extremely valuable. I haven't come across one, so some of these cans I don't think I can even open just yet. Unless there's another way, and I just haven't found out. And this house is a bust. Maybe this town was hit already. That's a few houses that have absolutely nothing inside of them. Maybe the loot is just that few and far between. And there's a fountain right there. That's still glitched. Tried using it yesterday and just nothing. There's a backpack. Nice. Can of tuna. This is the good stuff right there, man. That's been my diet so far. I am good on omega-3s. Alright, we're a little hungry, so we're going to eat some of this tuna that we've already opened. Yum, yum, yum. But we're good. The tuna is a-plentiful. Alright. Let's keep going. Holy shit! Friendly, 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 friendly. This doesn't need to be bad. This doesn't need to be bad.
No, I know, dude. No, I'm good. I'm good too, man. I'm just trying to look for something to eat, man. You don't mind if I look around? Did you already look through here?
I got some food for you. I got some extra food. Stand by.
Alright, man. Appreciate it, dude. There's a screwdriver over there, dude. If you want one inside that garage. I don't know what that screwdriver's for.
Yeah, I got one of those. There's some tuna there on the ground for you.
Appreciate it, bro. Oh, yeah, baby.
You got anything to drink?
Cause I'm brand spanking new. Nah, dude. I'm fucking. Hey, there's a fountain right outside this house. There's a water fountain.
Yeah, but you need need something to drink from it.
Nah, you can drink it from there.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll go hit that up. There's a backpack in one of these houses too that I left.
All right, let's check it out. Just go in. Yeah, I do need a backpack right here. Just get close to it and just drink off of it. You gotta look at it. There you go, right there. Just bam.
No shit. This wasn't working earlier.
It wasn't working yesterday for sure. Cause I know I tried it yesterday. I just do it a whole bunch of times and yeah. You said at one of these houses there's a backpack?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go see which one.
I think it was the last one that I hit. I think this one right over here. Can't remember where I had that damn backpack I left. But this is huge.
Appreciate it, man.
This is huge. This definitely was not working yesterday. Okay, my thirst is quenched. Let's check that. Still a little bit of dehydration. We're gonna try and fix that. I guess you just spam it. This is big. I mean, this ensures that you can survive as long as you go town to town and hit these fountains. I'm definitely gonna have to make a quick video for you guys on this because this this is, I think, like the #1 reason people pass out most of the time. Is just very difficult to find water or up until now I've been hoping to find like a water bottle or something to store this water in because that's been the only way to drink from the fountain. Very big. I guess we just continue to spam it. And there you go, guys. I mean, you don't need to kill on sight. I gave him a little food, he taught me something new, and we go on our merry way. It's much better than me killing him on sight and getting a wrench that I don't need. I think a lot of people get a sour taste in their mouth for DayZ because they just don't get away from the coast or they don't spend enough time to realize that a lot more interesting things can happen in this game. You can actually meet some pretty cool people. And if I had more time, I'd probably roll around with him. He seemed pretty legit. We're just going to keep spamming this. I want to try and get rid of it. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. So just get as close as you can to it and just keep hitting it. There we go. If I had some more time, I'm not sure. Did I hit this house? I'd roll around with that guy, but only got a few more minutes. And you can probably hear my daughter in the background. She's not feeling too well. So I'm going to go spend some time with her. She's home from school. Alright. Good little run, guys. Good little run. We got ourselves an IV bag, respirator, got some more food, learned a new thing on how to keep our dehydration in check, which is huge. And I think we're set to move to the next town and see what other players we come across and what other gear we can acquire. As far as what we learned here in this little session, I think the deer stands are a bust. We learned a new trick with the water fountain. I keep getting surprised by that, but it's so great to know that I have a source of hydration, a constant source, which is great. We learned don't kill on sight all the time. If the guy is a bandit and looks like he's coming at you, defend yourself, of course, but better things can happen. And just enjoy the game for what it is. But that's all I have for this video, guys. Until the next video, this is Sergeant Merrell, out here.